Hello. Well, welcome back to Sound Factory channel. This is Robo, your guitar instructor at Sound Factory Studio. Today, we're going to share some few tips that you need to know as a guitarist, whether you're advanced, a beginner, or intermediary. So, we are going to learn about some of the basic things you need to know relating to techniques as a guitarist. You need to know some which includes pull-off bends, slides, and some practice routines you can do before you start playing a guitar. Remember to subscribe to this channel if you're new, share the link to friends, and let everybody who has any comments suggest it anytime. We're ever ready to teach you anything you want to know. Let's get into the lesson. Alrighties. Okay, today, so let's share this stuff. We are going to look at some of the practice routines you can partake when you're about to play the guitar. So I'm going to use D as a demonstration key. Okay, so D, that's on the 5th string. That's that. So I'll build it from where you can build a pentatonic chord, the pentatonic scale position where you have. So I'm going to let the lesson be within this shape, but we are going to play all the other notes like. So this is one exercise that I do. Normally, if I want to practice before I touch any string on the guitar, I use these fingers. These 2 fingers are the weakest on our left hand. These 2 fingers are the weakest. So I do a practice routine across the fretboard to the end of it by doing this. 1, 2, 1, 2, and I come to the next. And in doing this, you should make sure that it bounces. Like you don't put this one here and relax that. It should be alternating for the sound you have. When you get to the end, then you reverse it. Then you do it back to the start. So you should do this for all the 6 strings before you start. Because of time, I'll not demonstrate on all the strings. I'll take the first 3 strings to demonstrate, then you can practice the others on your own. Wow. When you do this, this is what you feel at the back of your hand. You feel a little tension, or like some heat will be moving to your hand. This effect is that it's making all the tenders in your hands, all the tension that builds up during play, is releasing it to make your fingers very smooth, so you can move across the board without any struggle. Now I'll do the test string, and I'll be done with this exercise. So you practice on your own. Woo! Trust me, it's not easy, but it really pays off. If you do it for all the 6 strings, you're going to see a major improvement in your speed, your accuracy for choice of notes. Okay, now the next thing I want to talk about is a technique I call it robo spider web. So let's say I choose, as I said earlier, I'm going to work in the pentatonic position of the D. So, do. I'm going to work around this to build a robo spider exercise technique. So these are some parts of the routines you can do just to build your fingers for speed, accuracy, and to release all the tension that will be in your hands. So this is what I do. On the 8th fret, your second finger will hit this note. Then on the 7th fret, your first finger will hit that note. So you have. Then on the 9th fret, your ring finger will hit that note. And your pinky will hit the next note on the, I think, 10th fret. So you have. And it keeps following in that pattern. So that means you get to D. You have. So you can even use this as an improvisation skill. So that's the first robo spider technique one. I'll take it again. Now I'm going to show you a magical thing again. I'm going to do something that camera will change its position so you can see exactly how my fingers are positioned. So the robo spider practice routine or technique is this way. In case you are reversing. So the reverse again. Now another way to make this look very effective, let's pick our spider note or the initial note from the actual key we are playing. That is D. So D is here. So it sounds like your 1 and 3. Okay, so you can see the exact notes you can build here. So you can use this to even improvise in certain songs. because this is 2, and you resolve by 1. Okay, so these are the 2 exercises I will show for today. Now I'm going to go on the next thing where everybody should know. There are about 5 to 7 techniques that you should know during improvisation. Number 1 is called slide. So you move from any position and you come to the exact note you want to play. So in the key of D, I wanted to play the 3rd note in the scale of D. So this is slide. So you can either slide to the right or to the left. So this is referred to as slide. Now the next thing I'm going to talk about is called hammer on. Hammer on simply means you are hitting. You get it? Hammer, hammer, hammer. So for example, we choose the 3rd and 5th note in the key of D. So I want to hammer on from. That's a hammer on. So the next thing is called pull off. So after you hammer on, then you just release your finger, like pull off from the note. That's why it's called pull off. Pull off. So I want to play me, so me. On a regular basis, you can do, but it will not sound as interesting as this way. So maybe this is a popular riff that people use sometimes. You hear. Okay, the next technique is called bend. So you can either bend a note a half step or a whole step. So if you bend a half step, it's just like a semitone. So maybe I have 1 to 2 and I want to bend just a half step. It's the same as. So, but if I want to bend this note, just like how a pitch bend works on the keyboard. But if I want to bend a full tone or a whole step, that is to get this note, I would have to go. And to make the note stronger, you need to support that particular note with all the fingers that are with it. So that way you can get the note back. With the strength, you can even go beyond. Most guitarists find it difficult bending because they focus their finger on just this to bend. It will not be strong like combining all the other fingers. So that's bend. Now I'm going to talk about vibrato or vibration. So vibration simply means playing a note and letting it ring for some period of time. For example, it's different from. So the technique is that when you put your hand on the note, if you put your finger in a straight position, the effect is not strong like curling your hand a bit. So it's different. With this, you get enough grip. Good. Now, I'm going to talk about two more, which is not very common. Sometimes on the guitar, the natural positions to form harmonics are the seventh fret, and sometimes the ninth fret or the 12th fret. But you can create your own harmonics, which we call fake harmonics. For example, if I'm playing a G major bar chord that's on the third fret, third string, sixth string, I can trace the same note here and then play the chord. Because I used the negative harmonics, I was able to create my own harmonics here. If you doubt this, now let me take my hand off. You see, you can see it is off, and see if you can get the same sound without my hand being here. If my hand is not here, you will never get that sound. That's why it's called fake harmonics. But if I form the chord back, I can get that sound. So that's how you form your own harmonics. Now the next technique is called slap. Slap is not usually done on lead guitars or on guitars. Normally bass guitarists are known for slapping. But sometimes you can slap your notes to make it sound a bit unique. For example, and I can even use your pick to slap. This is different from a slap. Gives you some sense of authority over your string. Hey, obey me. So if you are not using the pick, you can use your tongue. So that is slap. Now I've developed one more technique that I call scream or pinch technique. So normally you play the sound. So to make the pinch very effective, you add vibration to the note. So the honest truth about pinch is you shouldn't do it too much, otherwise it doesn't become any more interesting. So at the point, okay, so this is it for now. Now I'm going to demonstrate this by playing a backing track, so you have a fair idea of how you can play all this stuff I've taught you. Let's get into the jam session right now. That was a slide. was a hammer-on. That is pull off. Now I'm going to talk about vibration. Now I'm going to talk about bending. So I'm going to talk about all the things I've talked about so far, and I'll demonstrate it again so that you can see how you can effectively combine them during improvisation. Okay, now I'll do the last two. That is the pinch or the slap and the scream. I can't do negative the fake harmonics here, but I'll try it though. I'm going to show you my favorite. My favorite is slide, but you slide in a very short distance. It gives Indian effect, something like this. Okay, guys, this will be it for today. I hope you've learned something. I hope this has been innovative enough. So remember, again, if you want this channel to grow, remember to smash the subscribe button and click on the notification bell so you can get every single thing we put on this channel on daily basis and weekly basis. Once again, you can suggest anything you want to learn. We are open to teach you anything. We are here to make you improve and go places you never think you can get to. Thank you for staying on the channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye!